The movie we're gonna talk about is Glass.
Warning, if you have not seen the movie Glass, pause it right now, watch the movie, and then come back and look at our review.
But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, comment down below, and make sure you click that bell so you can get notified with all the new videos coming soon. So Glass is the third movie from the sequel of Split and Unbreakable. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure, guys. So we saw the movie Split. It was what, last year? 2017. 17. So it was 2 years ago. And then we haven't seen Unbreakable.
No, came out in 2000, and we were really young.
We were.
Yeah, we were young, not really young, but we were young.
We were young.
Yeah.
But we saw reviews before we saw the movie of Glass just to catch up. So honestly, what do you give this movie out of 10 fingers? What do you?
You know, it was really good. I'll give, out of 10 fingers, I'll give it an 8.5.
Okay, how do you do it? 8.5. There we go.
Point
5.
And you?
Me personally, with the acting, I give it a 9 because I like how Samuel L. Jackson. I always get Mr. Jackson, aka Mr. Glass. Also, you have
Bruce
Willis, and James M. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah, me neither.
So them three did phenomenal, and this movie, you guys got to see it.
You guys have to watch it. It's really, really good. And the reason why I gave it an 8.5, should I say it? I should. It's a review. They die at the end. So in the beginning of the movie, what I really liked is that they gave an introduction of Unbreakable and Split. So if you haven't watched the movies, they did really good in bringing flashbacks and just to give you the idea of what these movies were about.
Correct. And the characters.
And the characters, yes. And what's cool is that they blend them together. They blend Bruce Willis and Kevin together. Well, his name was James, but Kevin in the movie, sorry. And David Dunn, Bruce Willis. They brought them together and basically they merged them together as in saying like they met their match because they're both really strong.
Yeah,
it was
super
just,
strong.
It was just a good movie. So David, who is Mr. Unbreakable, is literally unbreakable. He cannot be broken. He could take a hit and give you a hit. Let's just say that. And a strong hit on top of that. Now his power is, which I wish I would have seen the initial movie because I think his power is so cool, is that he could just bump a person while walking or just by giving them the hand, like saying hi. Right there, he has visions on the sins they've done, the crimes they've done, and he can actually stop them from continuing on the crime.
You have Mr. Split himself. That speaks for himself. He has 24 split personality. The actor James, how he portrayed all those personalities. Honestly, that was my favorite character.
Even in the movie Split, he really did. He's such a good actor. The fact that you could split personalities like that and how good he plays it, like seriously, he deserves an award. Really, really good actor. And
then you got Mr. Glass himself. He suffered from, what is it, a bone disease or something like that? It breaks easily?
His bones break easily.
That's why they call him Mr. Glass, because it breaks easy.
Yeah.
You like that, right?
That was it.
His power was all mental game. He knew how to manipulate everything so it could come to his favor. That's what I liked about him.
Yeah, he knows how to manipulate everything and manipulate people. Like it's just crazy how he planned everything out and how he knew the end result. So one of my favorite actresses was there, Sarah Paulson. She was a doctor that was experimenting on all three of them, Mr. Glass, Unbreakable, and Kevin from Split. And it was so, like, she did so great. She did amazing how serious she was, how patient she was with them. My favorite scene was when all three of them were sitting in this pink room and how she just had them open up on their problems. And obviously Mr. Glass didn't speak because he was acting sick. Really good acting, by the way. But other than that, like, it was just, she did amazing. She was so good in her. And it was funny because when she came out, I was like, I think the cool thing is that we had Unbreakable's son, we had the girl from Split, the one that he kidnapped in the first movie, and then we have Mr. Glass's mom. They each represented them. They each signified something. Mr. Glass was that he was smart and he really didn't need strength because his bones were, you know, like broken, I guess. But they were all different in their ways, where Kevin from Split needed love. Mr. Glass, all he had was up here. He didn't really need anything physical. And Unbreakable was that he just needed to believe in himself and that he was doing good. But everybody thought he was doing bad. And that was the point of the movie, that for each and one of them to be understood on why they are the way they are.
So, her favorite actress, Sarah
Paulson.
Dr. Staple is evil.
Curveball.
That was a super curveball right there. I didn't expect that. We didn't expect that.
I thought she was a good one.
I thought she was good because in the beginning she was helping them out, trying to see, to let them know that, look, you could be cured about this. This is just a mental state. Don't worry. And then at the end, she kills all of them. She has them killed.
All of their weaknesses came true, and that's how they died. In other words, Dr. Staple, what she was doing is that she was tricking each and one of them into believing that they were not real, that their powers were fake, basically, and that they're only made up in comic books. And she achieved it. They all died, which I don't like when they die at the end.
But there was another curveball.
Mr. Glass had a plan this whole time. He would always get out of his secured room and nobody understood why, but obviously, or how. But it was basically because he was so smart. So Dr. Staple, Sarah Paulson, put literally cameras in every angle, and that was part of his plan. Part of his plan is that he wanted a lot of cameras, because what he was doing is that he wanted to have as much recorded to have proof to let the world know who they really are and that they're not just made up comic book characters.
Exactly. That's when Dr. Staple realized, oh, Mr. Glass, what were you thinking of? And then right when everybody passed away, she actually found out that he actually did this, you know?
Yes. So those videos, he sent those videos to Kassie, Joseph, and Mr. Glass's mother for them to be able to show those videos to the entire world. And basically what I told Richard at the end of the movie is that the whole point was that what they wanted to leave behind was their story. They wanted to leave behind their legacy, and they wanted to be heard and seen that they are real and that they are not only from comic books.
And it was something good that Mr. Glass said, that he's like talking to his mother before he passed away. This is not the incredible scene. This is an origin story. And I'm like, whoa, it might be another part, guys. I don't know.
It was cool how like everybody started receiving the videos and they were like they weren't scared or anything. They seemed really shocked and excited to know that, you know, it's not only comic books. They were in real life.
It makes you wonder, all these comics, are they actually real from back in the day?
Do you imagine? You imagine all these comic books like they're really real?
Like Superman, Batman. Alright, that's another video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Make sure you click that bell so you get notified with all of our videos, guys. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.